Well, hey everybody, Pastor Matt here with your daily RPM. Don't forget to give us a like and a share and follow me on Pastor Matt Ministries. This week we're talking about faith. And right around Mark chapter 11, verses 22 through 26, some keys that Jesus gave us to having great faith. And one of the greatest things he said is believe in your heart. He tells us that we will receive if we believe. I want to tell you a story today. There was a famous healing evangelist, and he was praying for somebody who was blind. And it was a little girl, and he prayed for her, and he asked her, "Can you see?" And she said, "No." He prayed for her again, and he said, "Can you see?" And she said, "No." So finally, he had her close her eyes. And he put his hand over her eyes with her eyes closed, and he said, "Can you see?" And she said, "Well, of course not. My eyes are closed." He said, "Well, you know what? Tell me when you can see with your eyes closed, and you'll be able to see with your eyes open." And you know what? That was challenging her to get to a position of faith, of believing what God had did for her before she saw it with her natural eyes. And when he prayed, she said, "Oh, I believe I can see with her eyes closed." He took his hand off of her eyes opened up, and yes, indeed, she could see. That's a true story, ladies and gentlemen. We've got to get to a place of believing God has answered us before we see it. That is a position of believing. Jesus said, "You'll have what you believe." And so we've got to, when we pray, believe that we receive it. So many times we're throwing up these flare prayers that are not really well thought out, really not we haven't really taken time to think about what we're saying, and we're just throwing the first thing that comes into our mind up to God. I would encourage you to really sit down when you're going to pray, before you are prepared to believe, consider what you're asking, consider the mountain of adversity that's standing against you, and you're going to speak with authority that mountain is going to be removed and cast into the sea. And you're going to believe, you're going to see it with your spiritual eyes before you see it with your natural eyes. And when you get to that place, you will see mountains move on your behalf. Believe that you receive them. I'll leave you with that. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.
If you like this video, like and share, and follow my dad on Pastor Matt Ministries.